as usual, welcome back everyone. I am sick, but I'm bored, and magic is a good way to pass boredom. And I don't feel as terrible as I'm trying to make myself sound, so if I make a bunch of misplays, that is on me, and I will not use my sickness as an excuse. So, let's go back into our usual here. Obviously no one drop, easy mulligan. Little land heavy, but I believe this should be keepable. It's a good card to have on top. Don't know where we're playing against. Conquistador is always best because if they have Llanowar Elves, at least this doesn't trade for it and it always gets in for damage. Green-white. So if it's a green-white deck, History of Benalia is something I should be worried about. Card's pretty tough to beat. What could they play on too? A Johnny's Pridemate, whatever. I don't know. I'll probably still play it safe and run out the freebooter. Oh. What the hell? This is just like a weird Bant deck? What the fuck? I keep making comments like that, like I'm not playing an off-the-wall deck. Well, Binding and Settle are both annoying, but Settle's probably worse, I guess. Binding is just gonna take our spawn. And that's after a few turns anyway. By the way, given how long editing takes me and how little free time I have nowadays, I might go a little bit easy on it and not cut out so much stuff in between. I try to make it all flow smoothly and stuff, but now, other than long periods of like thinking and stuff, I might just let it run its course normally. I don't know why they didn't play this. Oh, they don't have double blue, that's why. Oh wait, but they could have had double blue. They don't even play the binding? So they drew another... I guess they must have drawn another settle. In which case they just lose the game right here? I don't know why else they wouldn't play the binding. Okay. Unless there's a 1-mana set... yeah. Alright, so, like, weird, like, Bant budget control. I kinda just like trimming on the 1-drops, because if they play Ixalan's Binding, I don't want to get as punished by it. So that means something like this is also cool. Just kind of diversify the numbers here. Something like that. I don't know. Got a little bit of wiggle room. That's kind of annoying. Oh, maybe I should have cut some of this crap. Oops. But guys, I'm sick. I have the perfect excuse. You got it. Oh man, that's rough. Yeah, I think the game's over. I don't think you can miss lands like that. So they go to 1 here. I mean, okay. And by 1, I mean, I guess 3, technically. So let's take a look at what they've got. Okay. Guess we'll just take that. I mean, you were... yeah. All I had to do was, like, attack with 3 conquistadors. Not the kind of thing that I'd like to see, but you do what you gotta do. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Nice. History or martial? History's gotta be the right thing to take here. They want to tap out for a tribunal here. Okay, they don't. Alright, yeah. Sure. Oh, measure another history. Well, that's not very fair. Well, we still get to play Spawn here. Oh, but it goes right into their tribunal. That's annoying. Maybe I should have played Graveyard Marshal, Blood Crypt tapped. So if we play the Spawn... 1, 2, 3, and like 4... whatever. Well, the Graveyard Marshal does block some of this ground stuff. So yeah, we'll just do that and see if they use the Tribunal. Be awfully aggressive of them to do that. Wow. Well, okay. And a drill bit. Sad to say, I think we have to be on the defensive here. Okay, so they have one card. And they're at 1 million. Definitely gonna kill that. Like, that is almost guaranteed. I'm just dead here. Well, I guess we'll look at the last card they have for some information. Sure. And yeah, we're just dead. All right. Oh, I forgot to change my sideboard. I meant to do that. I don't think Bedevil is what we want. Excuse me, this is probably fine. Yeah, I meant to take out the Plate Crafter and maybe something else for like some kind of like more cast downs or something. Okay. I'm always hesitant, as you obviously saw me hesitate. But like, I mean, like, this is just so much better. A Diagraph Ghoul. So turn 1 Gutter Bones, turn 2 maybe Drillbit tap land. Turn 3 Freebooter. We want something better than Diagraph Ghoul at that point. Legion's Landing? Yeah, of course I have it. Alright, so we'll see if they trade here. Wow, 4 lands. That was a interesting keep on their part. It's a pretty good draw, I guess. Don't know if I want to bother taking this Pride of Conquerors. Kind of just like playing the Graveyard Marshal and blocking. Like, are they gonna... I mean, I guess they would cash it in. It's kind of annoying. So if I play the Freebooter and double block, it's still pretty bad. I guess it makes them use it. Yeah, what am I thinking? Of course I'm not going to attack into a 3/3. That is troublesome. But now they can't leave up their Pride of Conquerors. And that was a pretty good draw. I think attacking with both is greedy. Yeah, we want to leave the Gutter Bones back so that they don't get to attack and make that into a 3/3 again, right? So just attack here. Okay, well now We kill their guy, and that's got to be better than Blightning, right? Maybe we'll swing in with everything and see what they do. Yeah, okay. Now we will take their last cards, probably. Oh, yeah, that's fine. It was just 2 lands. Sure. I choose not to attack. Make them play around a carnival. Well, I guess we weren't trading with it this turn anyway. Let's get in for that chip damage, I guess. I almost want to send it with the gutter. No, I don't. I don't want to do that at all. And by chip damage, I mean the damage, the stuff that they... Oh, God. I'd really like to stop drawing lands now. I would really like to stop. I mean, you're not doing anything else, so it's like a free block. I will not like to eat my gutter bones. Okay, that is what we were looking for. So we can do all of that this turn, right? 3, 2, 1. Yep. Just have to hope that they don't top deck Conclave Tribunal. That would be pretty bad. Okay. What do I want to get rid of more, the Knight or the Vanguard? Because the Vanguard's pretty annoying, but the Knight's going to be huge next turn, and I'm going to want to block here. So next turn we'll be at, they'll be at 9. They'll have this and this back. If we attack with everything, they have to make blocks. We get in for 5 automatically. They go to 4. So then they would just block here. So doing that next turn is not a good idea. Might just take that trade. Hopefully they didn't draw another Pride of Conquerors. But that would... okay. Ooh. So this makes them unable to attack next turn, short of drawing a Conclave Tribunal. If we attack with everything now, they go to 1. No, we'll just do the safe attacks. Like that. And now if they attack, they die. Maybe. Actually, the lifelink kind of fucks that up. So we take 7 down to 4, and they stay at 2. And then we kill them with Spawn of Mayhem. I mean, we don't have a choice but to block like this. This is the bare minimum. Oh no, they have the Healer's Hawk, so they're not quite dead. They're at 4, so we could kill the Healer's Hawk to ensure that they're dead next turn. Like, they don't have settles, do they? Okay, cool. Alright, so we're going to be on the draw this game. I still think what we've got here is good. The draw. Maybe I want, like, a duress to be able to snag. I don't know. No, we'll keep the Midnight Reaper. Okay. Yeah, this is a serviceable hand. I would love for them to... Yeah, that's what I want. So we get to deadweight that. Yes. Indeed. I don't think shocking myself to play Judith or Midnight Reaper is correct here. I think we'll just play the 2-drop and play a tap land. This is going to be a 6/6 next turn, but we can't attack into it, but we can't really block it. Ugh. Johnny's Pride Mate was certainly a good draw. They didn't have it, right? I don't think they had it. I'm gonna take 10 here. That can't be correct. I think we lose this game. Take 3, then we'll play... No, this game's over. Whatever, we're just dead. Show me anything. Okay. No, I wanted to hit concede. Stupid life gain decks. That wasn't even the problem there. I really do need to play more removal. Plate Crafter was a really bad idea to have in the in the sideboard. But, you know, Live and learn. You just have to act on the things you've learned. Gates, huh? Doesn't really matter which one we play. Wow, that's a pretty slow hand. Probably gonna boot the Chemist's Insight. They drew another Crisis. I will take that Crisis. Thank you. Yes. In case they have, I don't know, Beast Within. What? I mean, I guess they're gonna play a Reclamation regardless, but... No. Okay, sure. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the draw versus Nexus. We didn't actually see any Gates cards. Won't make that mistake again. What would they bring in? They look like straight blue-green. And I guess they bring in, what's it called? It's a 4-drop. They'd bring in, oh my god, Root Snare. Jesus. Which means that attacking is not that good. I guess. Maybe I want to cut some of these 3s. Yeah, that's probably better than cutting our actual aggressive creatures. We shall see. Well, we can't really keep that. This is also pretty bad. Wow. Well, it's better than 4. Did we cut that many 1-drops? Like, come on. Alright. Redemption. I don't know if it's really redemption, but, you know. They really brought in negates versus me? Alright, well I guess I'll side all that crap out for game 3 if we go there. What does this button do? Interesting. The hell made him bring a negate? Like, just the drill bits? I will gladly trade one of these. Actually, I might just play Midnight Reaper here. Start drawing some cards. That card seems tough to beat. Probably attack with both and play a spawn. If they want to trade for my Midnight Reaper, I'm fine with that. Oh, just gonna take it. Alright, so they'll have the city's blessing on my upkeep. That's pretty annoying. Okay, well, I guess they just didn't have their land for their turn. Show me another negate. Nope, insight, whatever. I don't know if I would have played those growth spirals. Or at least not the last one, for sure. Wow. All right. What the hell do I even want here? I guess I'm looking for something a little bit more impactful than another 1-drop. At least I'm on the draw, I guess. Alright, that's not terrible. Pretty bad versus green-black. Obviously doesn't do particularly well versus Vraska's Contempt, but, you know. Speak of the devil. That'd be a good draw if I had a red land. Alright, I'm just gonna call this game here. Can't afford a mulligan to 5 against our worst matchup. Okay. I think siding out Spawn of Mayhem is correct just because it's particularly bad against what's her face? Vivian. I'm not sure if this is necessarily correct, but give it a shot. Maybe I want Banefire just because the games could go long. But it also seems kind of bad against Grixis. Yeah, I'll just try this. Also, I might sound a lot more different from the last game. I recorded that last night. I was feeling a lot worse than I do this morning, so... Whoo! Go me. Okay. This is... fine. Definitely not aggressive, but... I don't know. What do I discard to the Reveler? Maybe I save the Reveler. Maybe I just, like, what does Duress find here? It doesn't really hit anything particularly good. I really want to play this Reveler, so maybe I just discard the Duress. That can't be right, though. Am I trying to save this for turn 4? So I Duress here, next turn Judith, and then I play this on... I guess we'll have to experiment and see what's correct. It's not bad to hit, I guess. I got lands and a Grixis. I'll play their Memorial here, probably. No? Interesting choice. I almost want to drill bit their Grixis. They're probably just going to play it as a 2/2 next turn. We can see what they drew, just another land. Just strand them with nothing. Okay, well, this is an interesting game. That was a pretty good draw. That was a pretty good draw. Must be nice. Yeah, we'll spectacle this. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I don't know. Maybe Judith was worth keeping there. But gotta experiment to see if things are worth it. Okay, well, these are some particularly bad draws. Okay. Banefire looking pretty good here if I'd brought it in. Results-oriented thinking, I know, but, you know. Okay, I can't beat that card. Huh. So I have to, like, triple block it? That feels pretty bad. Oh god, here comes a giant Grixis. Oh, find a Grixis? 6, so it's a 4/4 and they're gonna draw 2 cards? I mean, we have to do it. At least the Grixis is beatable. Whatever. Alright, well, that wasn't a very good league. Got our money back, at least. Let me make sure... Alright, so I did make some edits to the sideboard yesterday. It just obviously didn't show because I was already in the league. But I cut the Plague Crafter and I don't remember what else I cut. Oh, and Rick Smiley Reveler, and I added 2 cast downs. Obviously, given that game, Plague Crafter looked better. Had we a way to kill the Llanowar Elves, we'd be able to edict their Carnage Tyrant, but I don't know. I think we just have to accept that we can't beat the Carnage Tyrant. Arguably, we could go Mardu to splash the 1 sack card, but that just seems awful. So, I mean, I might play that in the sideboard for the deck I want to build, but who knows. Hate these land-heavy hands, but might as well keep it. And hello to you too. So this might be just a mono black deck, or this might be the mirror. Let's see if they block. I kind of want to drill bit and figure out what's going on. Okay. Well, that being said, what do they play on turn 3? Like, they might just edict us? If they do that, I'm perfectly fine. I'll just run out the Graveyard Marshal, actually. Edict us with Plague Crafter, that is. Obviously, Plague Crafter, Dusk Legion Zealot. Mini combo, I guess, if you want to call it that. Oh, they're black-white vampires. Okay. If we play Judith here, that's pretty good. So if they trade here, that's kind of a feel bad. I guess I'm just gonna go with the Diregraph Ghoul, and then if they block here, their trigger will resolve first and we'll be able to kill the token that they make, or just kill their Dusk Legion Zealot. And then next turn we can make a zombie. Okay, they just decide to take it. That is perfectly fine as well. Oh boy. And then nothing. Alright, well, we've got a backup Judith here, so I think we'll crash in with the team. And then we can kill off their token and play a second Judith. Maybe just with these two. Leave back the Graveyard Marshal. It feels really bad to trade down with a 2-mana card. Well, I guess it's a 2-mana card too, but this is worth a lot more. Oh, that's right. To put it on the stack, I have to choose my targets. Well, I guess it doesn't work the way I want it to. So next turn, they could either play this and a 2-drop, or this and nothing else, so we'll take the Legion Lieutenant. Unless you draw land, I guess. Wow. Okay, well, I guess that was a good reason that I didn't consider to not take the Radiant Destiny. Alright, I guess we're just gonna have to sit back on Graveyard Marshal and start pumping out some zombies. This makes it tapped, right? That's not a bad draw. Sad that both of these are non-token. Do I actually just want to leave this back to block the 3/3? Because I've got 5 points of lifelink. I guess I just trade stuff for those. Yeah, we'll leave the zombie back to trade. Might as well make him respect a cast down or something. Although I probably would have cast it there had I had it. Oh, I should have played the Swamp so I could activate the Graveyard Marshal. I kind of like trading here. Weird as it may be, I think I'd rather draw the card, because this becomes a liability later. So we take 4, go to 14, minus 1, 13. And they have like a 3/3 lifelinker back. Maybe this. I'll just do it like this. Another freebooter. Maybe I should have just played it out as a 2/2. And then we get to kill off one of their zealots. This has lifelink? No. Well, those are terrifying. Shouldn't have played their land. I think I actually can't play the spawn here. Creatures, I gotta have 2 creatures. Maybe I shouldn't have played that Marshal and just made 2 zombies. No, yeah, 3/2's gotta just be better. Oh god, that's not good. I really need to draw a kill spell for that. Or just kill them next turn, I guess. I don't think that's possible. Oh boy. Well, attacking's pretty hard now. The chance that they flip a 1-drop and then, or a 2-drop and then I die to this is actually kind of high. So I think I once again can't play the spawn, and I just have to chump block this. Ugh. Well, we're gonna eventually lose to this anyway, so we might as well play this because it gives us the higher likelihood. Like, if they decide to attack with it, we get to trade with it, but then they just wouldn't do that, and we just die in 3 turns or less, so we actually can't play it. That was lucky. Oh my god. So we're just dead to them attacking with their... Oh, they didn't attack with their tokens. Nice. That was a misplay on their part. That's a pretty bad draw. I mean, we're definitely just dead this game. Like, that's without a doubt. Eventually they'll figure it out. So I think we'll just call it here. Okay. I don't know if we quite want Bedevil. It's a little bit expensive for the things they're doing. Things we definitely don't want are Gutter Bones. One more cut. So then our deck looks like that. That still seems fine. I don't know if Theater of Horrors is the right kind of thing to bring in. Even though that game went long, I don't know if I'm supposed to expect it to go long. God. Did my internet crap out? Nope. Alright. Oh, good game. I don't think any of those hands were keepable. The all 2-drop one seemed fine, but it just, there's no way it was right. Wow, their hand is just as bad. 5-drop? I don't know. Both of those are pretty bad for me. The reason I took this was just because it makes a creature too. But I mean, I guess we're drawing things like dead weight, which is fine. So 3-4, yeah. We just got to try to. I don't know if they would trade with my Conquistador. Dies into a 1/1, into a 2/2. They'll trade. Maybe that was wrong. So we deal them 5 a turn and they gain 5 a turn. We're each losing 1. What an awkward place to be. I guess I should have attacked with the freebooter. Does this have lifelink? No. Well, that's not a feel good. I guess we'll just leave the freebooter back to chump and try to draw a card off of it. God, lifelink is miserable. Can we get a Reign of Gore reprint? Ugh. 6 or 7. So I could do like 5 and 2. Okay, so play Blood Crypt tapped. And then we can play Marshall and Judith. Attack for 7, they go to 9, and then we die on the crackback probably. We take 4, yeah. Oh, this sucks. We're just dead. Yep, you got me. I don't know. I definitely made some weird plays that game. We also did mulligan to like 4 or 5 or whatever. But, can't even beat Black-White Vampire draft deck. That's a pretty feel bad. That's a pretty feel bad. That feels pretty bad. That's what I meant to say. Dude, this is all I wanted on that last game. This kind of hand. I guess I did side out 4 of my 1-drops. Oh no. God, not this again. They'd most certainly block, right? Yep. So we take Queen's Commission, then we attack and we take their Call of the Feast. Okay, they did not attack. Oh, I should have played the Freebooter to take it and then Thoughtseize that. Well, that's the misplay. That's the one that loses me this game. Wow. Um, I'd really like to not draw lands. I think making the zombie is better here in the long run. I can't believe I'm just gonna lose to fucking black-white vampires twice in a row. You know, some things are just not worth anything. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but... Carnival gets pretty bad once they get their Anthem stuff down, and then Carnage is pretty bad because by the time we're casting it, they're basically hellbent. Duress actually might be worth it. They play a lot of creatures in the form of sorceries. Cards that are not good. Alright, well, sometimes you draw pretty well. I guess I let them trade with a Diagraph Ghoul and then choop the token. It feels pretty bad. So instead, I guess I just attack in with these two and see if they take that trade. Okay. In that case, I'll just get back the Gutterbones and play it, and then we'll hold the Chupacabra for like their lord. Well, it's pretty bad if they choose to play that, I guess. Just choose not to block. On the draw. Nah, we'll still keep this. Maybe they chose to be on the draw? Okay, well, I'm glad I picked this without looking at that. I was gonna say no Thoughtseize feels bad, which it still does, but being on the play, this hand is a lot better. On turn 2, there's nothing that I'm afraid of, right? Yeah, there's nothing I need to get with Freebooter anyway, so we'll play out this guy. It's on turn 3 when the Radiant Destinies start. I can't believe I'm saying that I gotta worry about that stuff. Oh, I guess, wow. Wow. Block a 2/2. Well, I guess the best way for me to beat this deck is hope that they keep a bad hand. Well, that's how you do it, boys and girls. That was cast red and green spells. Why did I keep it on that? I paused there because I contemplated 2/2 versus the 1/2. I don't have to play this guy to force a spectacle through a blocker if they have it. Foul Orchard, so budget green black. So there's nothing on 2 I need to worry about. Just play another 1-drop. Oh, Abzan. What kind of cards am I worried about from Abzan? Specifically that Kitesail Freebooter would hit. I don't think anything, so we'll just get aggro here. More than an aggro deck already is. Enchantress. Interesting. So we can attack in with everything, and they might trade with Judith. That doesn't feel good. Yeah, let's take a look at what's going on. I don't know why I say that phrase exactly that ever. Oh my god. Huh. I guess binding is the most annoying. This is the one we're most likely to lose to. But I'll take the binding because I don't want them to bind Judith. Do that, and they block one of them. So they would take 4 total. Yeah, that's fine. And then next turn they probably like Luminous Bonds Judith, and we play the second one. Actually, I don't know if we even bother with that quite yet. Like, just having her here as an anthem is fine. You know, when Judith was first printed, or not when she was first printed, when I first saw her on the Diagraph Core, really, I was kind of disappointed because rather than a black-red aggro style card, I wanted something more on the side of like the red-black Punisher kind of thing, you know, with like what Angrath is. You know, kills their creatures, punishes their hand, and so on, but I gotta say, I'm still impressed with Judith. She is still a very, very good card, and I have enjoyed it a lot. I can't believe they Luminous Bonds that. So they'll like Eldest Reborn next turn, and we just get to sack the Ghoul? That seems really bad. Guess we'll just attack him with Judith now. Yep, that one has the most text. You want to block that one. Oh wait, they're just dead. Ha! Judith math again. Let me see that Slowpoke future Nyxus. Against a weird Enchantress deck. With Divine Visitation, but we didn't see any token cards? Or maybe they had the White Memorial and I didn't see that? Either way, I guess killing... How much do I care about that Enchantress creature? I mean, it does block. But it's a 2/2? Something like that. Yeah, I guess. Yep, this is the hand. Minus a Judith, I guess, but you know, we've got another prime 3-drop. Oh, and they're mulliganing way down. And scryed to the bottom. They play Reclamation. This... Yeah, we have to take this. We can kill it, but then all of our removal right now is sorcery speed. I don't know why they even play Reclamation. I don't know if I... Do they I guess they might play Dawn of Hope. I kind of like just trading this Conquistador up into us, but, well, I guess we'll attack with both. Either way, we get damage through and we get to play the spawn. Maybe I should just... Yeah, no, really? They value it that much? They're just going to play Reclamation and draw a card next turn, which, admittedly, is pretty good, but... Like, their Reclamation doesn't do anything. Oh, they can do that, I guess. Next turn... Oh, they're just dead anyway. I wanted to walk the plank this and kill them with the Judith trigger. This is a keepable hand. I removed the thing over on the left. I figured it's a little bit clunky and graveyard is sometimes important. And also I hadn't updated it with the new sideboard. So, whatever. Black-White Guildgate. That doesn't really tell me enough because I don't really know enough. So we'll just go Gutter Boy. Interesting. Let's see if they're willing to trade. They are. Actually, I like Conquistador here. it'll get us the Spectacle for Drill Bit no matter what next turn, and then we'll be able to go Drill Bit and Graveyard Marshal. I guess that's less pressure though, so maybe that's incorrect. Alright. I guess they probably take the Drill Bit then. I don't really know what they're playing. Just looks like black-white collection. I feel so bad for them. Wow. So they're just playing like black-white control kind of thing? I guess they might play Wraths. Specifically Kaya's Wrath. So Gutterbones get back Gutterbones. And by that I meant the opposite direction, where you get back Gutterbones and then play Gutterbones. Next one is discard a card. So I guess we can just discard the Vicious Conquistador to feed our Graveyard Marshal. Actually, I guess we'll just discard the Cast Down. It's not really doing anything. Or we could just get back the Gutterbones and discard it. But the Cast Down... I guess we... What might they have at the top end? If they have, what's-her-face, the Baneslayer Angel, then Cast Down's pretty bad anyway. And we'd lose the game to that regardless. Okay, well, it seems like a good Duress, Theater of Horrors kind of matchup. Maybe even might want a Banefire. We don't really want one toughness things, and Gutterbones is also bad against exile effects. I guess they bring in, what's it called? The Angel. Why can't I? Lyra. Jesus. They bring in Lyra, so we don't want that. We probably want Chupacabra for Lyra, and Bedevil. Threes are getting a little bit clogged. Got one Judith and one Midnight Reaper. Something like that. Maybe we want these Revelers. No. I don't have enough 2-drops to cut for these. If I look at it as a 4-drop, that's even worse. Don't know. Okay. They let me go first again. What is with people doing this? I'm an aggro deck. Drill Bit, tap land. I guess we just play the Graveyard Marshal. Like, they don't play anything on 2 that I'm worried about. We lose a little bit of tempo with the Drill Bit on later turns, but I think playing it on turn 3 to snag a Settle the Wreckage or something is better. Ooh, they're missing black mana. This smells like a Seal Away, but if they want to seal away my Graveyard Marshal, that's probably fine. And then we could just replace it with a Midnight Reaper. Or we could just full cast Drill Bit. Keep looking at the creatures. I feel like this is a Seal Away. Oh, they've got 2 of them. Wow, Rise from the Grave Ruin Raider? Well, Seal Away is annoying, but I feel like we're going to lose to Cry. Like, we can play around Seal Away decently. Cry the Carnarium just destroys us. So they take the Graveyard Marshal, we get in for 2. Next turn, we attack, they seal this away, and we play Midnight Reaper. Okay, well that was a pretty good draw. And now they'll Duress our Bedevil, which is fine, because it doesn't seem like they might act like... They don't seem like a deck that'll have Lyra. It seems like they're more budget. Oh, and they didn't have black mana anyway. Duh. Jeez. Rakdos. I think we can do better than that. Good enough. Take their Wild Growth Walker and... Well, I guess we can use the cast down on the Wild Growth Walker. So we probably want to take the... I don't know if we want to take the Branch Walker, that seems bad. But Branch Walker, Grixis, and then we cast down their Wild Growth Walker, but then they have Hostage Taker. Hostage Taker's pretty bad. I guess we'll take the Branch Walker, and then they play Wild Growth Walker, we cast it down. I don't think we're winning this game. We're down so many resources. I don't know if it was incorrect what I did, or if it was just bad. Obviously, drawing lands is not exactly what we want. I'm gonna play Vivian this turn, or a 2/2 Grixis. Yeah. Make them think we have Shock or Carnival or something. Interesting, they didn't play their Vivian. Are they holding up Vraska's Contempt? Obviously, it's pretty bad for us. What? Keep drawing lands. Alright. So I thought about it before, and I think Theater of Horrors is not something to bring in against Sultai, Bug, whatever, because I just destroy it with Vivian. At the same time, I was wondering, do you think it's, like, is it worth it to let them do that? Oh wait, we're going to be on the play here, so we want to be a little more aggressive. Still bring in Duresses, though. These in... Be more aggressive, I say, as I got 1 drops. It's probably bad. We want these. Just make them use their Vivians. I definitely want the Midnight Reapers. Got 2 more. I don't know. I'm bad at sideboarding. Take the Jade Light and we'll duress the Find. Duress the Find, oh, I guess we have to do it now or they can just cast it next. I don't know if they would. Just play the... Yeah, we'll play the other 1-drop. If they want to spend the whole fine just to get back their Jade Light Ranger, that's fine, I guess. Fine. Duh. Or they could draw a Wild Growth Walker. That seems fair. I guess we get to attack for free, though. I really wish I could take the Crisis. Interesting that they didn't block a Conquistador. Yeah, I think I'll hold the Duress. Well, if we draw a land, we want to get this Midnight Reaper out. Maybe I should have held it. They cast their Crisis, and we get to hit something else with the Duress, potentially. Here comes a 3/3. They don't cast it? Oh. Not my finest move, but... Should think more than one step ahead. That's fucking... Oh, that was really fucking embarrassing. Well, we're not running hot, but we're running hot enough to keep chaining these, so hey. No 2-drop is awkward, but... Actually, yeah, I can't keep that. Okay. The all 1-drop hand. I think with this hand, we'll play the Gutterbones first, and if they ever want to... If on turn 2 they want to, like, trade for... that's awkward. If they want to trade for it, then we just follow up with 2 other 1-drops anyway. Oh my god, not another white lifelink deck. Okay, green-white tokens is pretty much the same thing, though. With that in mind, maybe I play... Nah, same thing. If they trade it with a Legion's Landing token or whatever, that's not great, but it's fine. Oh, Amara. Can you imagine if I had Dark Ritual with this hand? Oh god. Thank God they didn't make these Vampire Knights for whatever reason. $14, huh? If I take 9, I go to 7. This becomes a 5/5. So I could trade with that. Take 9, go to 7. This becomes a 5/5. Which effectively locks their Loxodon down. Then we can get back Gutterbones and play it next turn. Still feels pretty bad, but... Some messed up card. This smells like a Convoke card. Oh god. I mean, we weren't ever beating that hand in the first place, so... Jesus. Duress hits, history, and potentially like Conclave Tribunals. On the play... He doesn't even need to sideboard. His deck's just already good against ours. Stupid Johnny. I don't know if that's correct, but I feel like keeping creatures off their side of the field so they can't flip this is right. But I don't know. Maybe losing my own creatures is not correct. I get all these maybes, but I don't actually learn anything from them because I don't know which one's correct. Leave a comment in the comment section. Definitely want to drill with them this turn. Hit their history, please. Alright, history, oh god. Tithe Taker's annoying, but I'm not too worried about it. Not as much as I'm worried about that. Ooh. Kind of like Midnight Reaper and second Gutter Bones here. If they want to trade with my Gutter Boy, then I am okay with that. I like that, it just adds it to the mana cost. Holding up the march, huh? So we'll force them to cast it. So they play Loxodon here. If they play the Loxodon, I think we send in with the Freebooter and the 2 Gutter Bones. Or no. Yeah. And if they want to eat a Gutter Bones, they lose their Loxodon in the process. Or we might even pick off their soldier token. Oh no, we wouldn't be able to at that point. They'd be 2/2s. So yeah, I think we do it like that. And another Gutter Boy. Yep. Do it. Do it now. Come on, just hit enter. Come on, you stupid elephant, do it. Yes. Oh, yeah. So if we attack with everything next turn, they automatically take 7, so they're at 5. They're going to gain 6 when they block. So they're effectively at 11. And they would block, block, block. So 11 minus 3, they go to 8, and we lose a lot of their stuff. Sorry, 7. Okay, well that wasn't a bad draw. Kind of. Well, making their soldiers into 1/1s doesn't really do much. I guess it cuts off their life gain. Like, this isn't getting that much better. Wow, they scoop. Oh, they're dead to my spawn, obviously. On the draw, does anything change? I definitely want Duresses on the draw for their histories, I think. It's a little bit worse on the draw, comparatively. Try something like that. Just change those out. I think Duress is normally worse on the draw, but here, I don't know. I get to cast it on turn 2 to try to get their turn 3 history. Sure. Maybe cast downs were bad. Now that I think about it, versus their tokens. Turns into a 1/1. Yeah, that felt pretty bad. Oh my god, they have Loxodon. Jesus Christ. Is it even worth playing, you know? Like... I just... whatever. You had the nuts. You did it. I can't beat that. Stupid fucking white lifelink token decks, dude. That's just not a good place for for our deck. Not at all. Where's all the Esper Control? You know, that's what I want to play against. Alright, they got a Teferi thing. Well, I guess right now it's kind of random. They're Jace. Okay. Alright, 1, 2, 3 drop. Looks good. On paper. Zombie boob. Okay, we can... Well, I'd rather be on the play against them. Because if they have their stupid curiosity, then it's not good for us. Curious obsession, that's it. They don't have it. Show me your secrets. Oh, they just have nothing. Well, 2 Tempest Gins is not nothing, but... Drill bit, huh? Oh, I guess I should have played the Blood Crypt tapped. Well. I guess I can counter it with their Storm Tamer. That's probably the right thing for them to do here. No. Well, I'm still gonna do this because I want to draw out of it, but this seems pretty bad. Like, if they want to trade a dive down for Gutter Bones, sure. Alright, so we have to put full control on after blocks, so that we can put these triggers on the bottom. So they're going to block here, and they take 5, 6, 7. Oh no, it doesn't matter. They can't actually trade with anything, so we're just dead. Oh well. And we're dead. On the play, I'd rather be more aggressive. Cut 4 cards, huh? I don't know. Duress may be correct, but I don't want to shave other... Maybe it's better than the Thoughtseize, I guess. No, the Thoughtseize has to be better. Alright. I hope they mulligan. This hand is brutal. Oh, too bad. Wow. They kept that? Oh, don't tell me they have the Essence Scatter card that puts a 1/1. If they block, we get to kill that with that, so we'll freeboot them first. Nice. Do it. Do it. That honestly wasn't that great a trade, because I think I traded 3 cards for their 2 overall. But, I mean, now they have nothing. Do have creatures in the graveyard? Yeah, so if they have a Trickster, then we'll activate the Graveyard Marshal. Or they have nothing. Obviously, we'll still activate the Graveyard Marshal. We just barely don't have them dead. Well, that's a pretty good draw. If I attack with everything, they block the Graveyard Marshal and take 2, 3, 4, 5 down to 4. We get a 2/2, they're at 4. Next turn we attack with everything. They block a zombie, they take 2, 3, 4, 5. So assuming that they literally draw garbage, which seems really tough, then we would be able to win. So I think in this case we just won't do anything. Oh god. Well, that was the worst case scenario. I would like to draw a cast down. That is not the card cast down. Or Judith. Judith would be a very good draw as well. Oh god, they drew another Tempest Djinn? Well, either way, if we attack with everything now through a Tempest Djinn... Oh, okay. Chart of course, sure. Okay, so... they have to have exactly Merfolk Trickster to kill us here. Or for us to not kill them and for them to kill us on the backswing, but we're dead on the backswing anyway, so... make them have it. Alrighty. Game 3. On the draw... play a little bit more of a kind of control game. I don't know if that's right, but... Chupacabra's not right in this matchup. On one hand, obviously for this matchup specifically, I'd like Shock in the sideboard, but that is just impossible to cast. This is a pretty decent hand. Get to kill their turn 1 dude. That does not sound like a fitting sound effect for Pteramander. Dive down Wizard's Retort and 2 Tricksters. I don't care about the dive down. So I guess we just take the Retort. Alright, so we obviously can't attack here. We know about their tricksters. So just play Blood Crypt. Alright, so here... could attack with Gutter Bones. Well, then they just get to eat it with Dive Down. Probably just Judith Conquistador. Wasn't going to block with that anyway. So they save one of them with a dive down, and then we get to kill their Terraman, or actually just kill both of their Storm Tamers, probably. And this feeds our Graveyard Marshal too. Yep, seems good. No matter what, one of them's going to die. They really want to sack one to save the other. I guess they're both going to die, so they might as well. They're hellbent too. Oh, interesting. Did they do it wrong? Interesting. I didn't really look at where they clicked and stuff. I don't know if that was a bug or what. Get back Gutterbones and play it is worse than making a 2/2. Yeah. Because Gutterbones just trades with their crappy little Terramander, who costs like 8 to activate or 7 or something. It's reduced by 1. So it costs 7. And they drew a land. And they were attacking. Are they dead? 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11. Damn. Okay, well, that's a good matchup for us, so. I'm gonna say this every time, but as usual, play first. If this was a creature, a 1-drop creature specifically. Okay, not too bad. Oh, that's a good, yeah, that's good on turn 2. Yep. So it's been about a week or two since I last recorded. Obviously these all just go in the same video because, you know. But I've been thinking that because this is not a tiered deck, that maybe, just a sec. I don't know if Search for Riscantus. So this turn we're also going to play Gutterbones. We don't want them to absorb Judith, so we will take that. Kai's Wrath is annoying though. I guess they technically can't currently cast it, so we'll take Absorb and hopefully draw more creatures. So yeah, because of that, maybe maybe I'm supposed to just play this in Best-of-1 instead of going through with sideboard stuff, because let's face it, we can't beat some sideboard cards, you know? Oh wait, we were on the play, we didn't even have to take their Absorb. Maybe we should have taken the Wrath. My excuse is that I haven't played in a while. Here comes Cry the Carnarium, calling it. Okay, no. So they're gonna Wrath next turn. I think we play out the Reaper, and then we'll draw 4 cards. This is another? Nope, just one. Yeah, so we'll draw 4 cards when they Wrath our board. And they'd also die to the Wrath. Actually, because Judith shoots them down. So they legitimately can't Wrath here. I hope they do, because that'd be funny. Do it, do it. Yeah, they have to kill Judith by herself first. And obviously if they kill her and then play a Wrath next... Oh no, they can't do that either. Yeah, that's right. Ha ha ha. Alright, so they bring in a bunch of... They definitely bring in Cry the Carnarium. Like, that is without a doubt. So we bring in Duress. Bring in Banefire and Theater of Horrors. Although, Theater is also awkward against them because they do have Mortify. But if they're killing that instead of our creatures, I don't know if that's fine. That's still kind of annoying. Probably want these guys. Cards that are not going to be as good are Midnight Reaper and Jude. Well, maybe Midnight Reaper is still fine. But they do die to Cry the Carnarium. I think Gutterbones can just come out in general. You can't even do that. It's annoying. And we'll, like, shave like that or something. I don't know. That can't be right. Are we supposed to keep Gutterbones just because he's a 1-drop? We're on the draw, so it's a little less good. Maybe I want Carnage. Is it 4 drops? Cut like another Reaper and a Graveyard Marshal. Yeah, let's try that and see how that goes. Oh shit. I was supposed to take out Cast Down. Because the one creature they might have is Chromium. Cast Down will not touch that. Well, hopefully we can just discard them to Rixmati Reveler. Draw against Esper. I mean, Freebooter is a good play, but we're like a turn behind the entire time. And they probably have Essence Scatter. But if I mulligan this, what happens? Because Freebooter into Drill Bit's pretty good. We'll try it. Again, I know my friend, you know, those words ring in my head about losing tempo. Sequence of lands does not really matter. Okay, so I guess they take the Freebooter here. So we want them to kill this Marshals. So as much as I would like to play Judith... Well, you know what? We could probably run Judith into a counterspell. We'll save this for a little bit later. I mean, we do have the second one, so... They want to counter it? Sure. They don't have Absorb, which is our worst enemy. Okay, they just don't have anything. Okay, so they just have a Wrath. We shoot him for 2. I kind of... Let's see. So if we Drill Bit, what are we trying to get rid of here? They're not going to play, like, Eldest Reborn on 5. I guess we're... Because if we just slam Judith into, like, a Vraska's Contempt, that feels really bad. So we go for the longer game here. Bell Hunt, Insight. Well, that's... fine, I guess. And by fine, I mean not fine. So, I guess if they play the Bell Hunt, we have to discard Judith here. Because if we... Well, how good is this going to be? I guess the Carnage isn't very good against Chemster's Insight. I've been thinking about putting Fight with Fire in the board to kill Lyra's. Obviously be very good against those as well. So we can play Judith here, and then next turn we can attack her in to be able to get our spawns out. You know, pending them leaving up a bunch of mana or, you know, killing Judith or what have you. They may not even take the bait. But, you know, that's 2 damage if they respect something. Nope, they took it. I'm sure the last card they drew was a counterspell or this and that, yada yada yada. So they can Insight and try to hit like an Essence Scatter or something here. No, so they have a... man, they have a removal spell. You can see them trying to cast it. Oh, no. Okay. Sweet. If they didn't draw like a Vraska's Contempt, I'd be very surprised. If we're lucky, they'll misplay and let us go to our turn. And this will shoot them on their upkeep and we'll have Spectacle. Oh, it's just a fairy. Okay.
Let's hold that thought.
Oh, sure, they have Cast Down. Midnight Reaper. Well, Not feeling very good about this game. It's funny how often I say that, right? Alright, so they don't have a cast down or anything.
Keep up the pace.
Cry to Fairy. I'm trying to decide which one I'd rather have under the freebooter. I don't know, it probably doesn't really matter. And we get to hold this drill bit for later.
Hurry. Not so fast.
Well, that's kind of awkward. I guess if they want to waste the cry to kill this and get the absorb back, they can, although they probably will. Because, I mean, this is not a deck that catches up well when it's behind, and trying to hold out for the big boy demon is just not where we want to be. They've got a Teferi going. They're at 15. Yeah. Oh, well. Alright, on the play. So cast down actually would not have been awful there. Don't think it's quite worth a Chupacabra though. No, maybe these are still. Three more cards. I almost want to play the Blood Crypt on tap just to send a message, but you know, let's play correctly. Nice. They milled a Wrath, which means they either already have... Oh, wow. They just didn't draw lands. Well, I guess sometimes you just cheese one out. Ooh, nope. Better. Ooh. So turn 1, Conquistador. Turn 2, Freebooter. Turn 3, we want to hit a land. I guess then we could drill bit. So, it feels bad to bottom a spawn. Am I going first? Or... Damn it, I can't tell. Wish it would say here somewhere still. Or, you know, maybe if there was a log. Don't know where we're playing against. I guess we'll... God, how many lands do we play? Like 22 or something? Bottom in. Alright, so we're on the draw. Maybe we should have kept it then. We had like 2 or 3 turns to draw land. Watery Grave. Okay, well... Drill bit's kind of fine against Watery Grave. So is this Esper or Grixis? Just blue-black so far. I wonder if this is like a... Okay, so this is a disinformation campaign deck, probably. Probably take the Freebooter? I don't know. We get to go drill bit next turn anyway. They decide on the Freebooter, because I guess it's better with Judith. Holy cow. Next turn they're going to play Sulphur Falls. And maybe Thought Erasure again. I guess we don't want to get our Judith Thought Erasure. God, those THs. Take that. Do we care about the negate? They Thought Erasure. No, we took the Thought Erasure. Idiot. Ooh, it's cool. It's kind of sitting up there now. I mean, probably have to take the... Oh no, they're so far from the Niv. Like, look at that. They gotta get 3 more red mana. Yeah, I'm thinking. But the negate doesn't really do anything. Like, if they negate our drill bit, so we'll still take the Niv. Huh, now it's your go. Like, for real, dude. I was obviously thinking. Main deck moment of craving. Main phase insight. Opt Eldest Reborn. I mean, we've got Gutter Bones. I don't know if we actually care about Eldest Reborn. It's weird that we actually take the Opt. Sure. And like next turn we'll just discard it too, maybe? It's actually kind of awkward. So if we get back the Gutter Bones, then we don't want to cast it because we want to discard it. And then we're just like throwing tempo to the wind. I guess the Midnight Reaper is probably... We'll just get back Gutter Bones, play it, and discard the Midnight Reaper. I think Judith has a better long-term equity. So they're holding up a bunch of mana. They're probably just going to flash back the Insight here. I think we would rather resolve the Spawn of Mayhem. Well, you know what? We'll ran Judith out. If they have a counter spell, then they can counter it, and then, you know, I guess they're going to get back their Niv Mizzet no matter what. So we definitely want Judith out. We'll run her out and see what happens. Okay. Okay. So I get back their Niv Mizzet. Maybe I should have considered that part. Oh, that's annoying. I probably should have considered the reanimation part of Eldest Reborn when I took the opt. Opponent still in full control. They do have that negate, which is pretty annoying. I don't think we can let them untap with Niv Mizzet and Chemisters. God. Alright, so this time we'll remember to take Cast Down out. Take out, Cast Down. Okay. Can't screw that up anymore. Choop's good against that. Definitely Duress. We're on the play, so we don't want to go too deep into like this mid-range crap. Might even just not play Walk the Plank. We'll just have to play a little bit more, a little tighter, and actually Thoughtseize the right things instead of taking fucking opt. So I have to cut one more card. Like, I guess Midnight Reaper is a little less good against Lava Coil. Yeah, we'll try that. Pretty sure most lists would have run 3 Judith over 4 anyway, so I think cutting down to 3 is just fine. Alright, well. Opponent is mulliganing himself away. Wow, well. You know, I still manage to lose games like this where they mulligan to 4 or 5 or whatever, you know? So, who knows? And they scry to the top. Lucky boy. Doesn't really matter. I guess the gutter bone will run out. It doesn't matter. They're not going to have moment of... I guess they might have fungal infection. That's what we'll play around. Because by the time they can cast Moment of Craving, we'll have both of them out anyway. Oh boy. Obviously here, though, we are going to run out the Graveyard Marshal, which will most likely eat a removal spell. Here comes the Lava Coil. No, just a cast down. Main phase cast down. So we're just going to play Graveyard Marshal Gutter Bones. Actually, instead of Graveyard Marshal, we'll play a Freebooter. Herpaderp. They have Doom Whisperer in hand. Obviously, the correct thing to do here is to play the Gutter Bones, because we're not going to play around what they might draw off the top. But they will, in fact, draw Cry of the Carnarium next turn. Oh my god, here it comes. Okay, that's not that bad. They Lava Coiled our 1-2 instead of our Gutter Bones. That is good for us. Here we will play, I guess the sequencing doesn't matter. We know their hand. Do we want to hold the Swamp for any particular reason? No, we don't. Hold up Fatal Push instead of Shock, because that's who we are. Wow, they shocked. Just to cast their Chemister's Insight? Holy cow, that is aggressive. I'm going to play Doom Whisperer next turn, so we want to have a lot of power on board. Well, so what rats do you play in Grixis? Cry, that's about it. Assuming they go Cry into Doom Whisper, we want to be able to have lethal, so I think we'll hold these. Because we have lethal either way, even if they play the Doom Whisper. Maybe they'll opt and look for the Cry here. Okay. On the draw for game 3. I think on the draw, Reaper's potentially a better card, because Judith's a little bit more aggressive, and what she gives you back for getting Wrathed is not as good as what Midnight Reaper gives you, although the only Wraths they're really playing are Cry of the Carnarium anyway, I think, so it doesn't really matter. Chupacabra on the play might have actually been incorrect, but either way, on the draw, I definitely like Chup against, what's his face? New Visit. Might want to walk the plank back on the draw. Like one spawn or something. By the way, yeah, this tisk tisk tisk. I know that if anything ever happened, this person would argue that its eyes hit my pants, but Come on now. We all know. We all know that you shit your pants. Looks like a pretty good hand. By the way, don't know if you guys saw the announcements. By the time this video goes up, it'll probably already be enacted, honestly, but new avatars, card sleeves. Whew. Alright, so the question here is creature or duress? Turn 1 duress is always cool, but it is like a huge tempo loss. I think we'd rather play a 1-drop here and then next turn play another 1-drop with the duress. Get out here. Land go. So this is like cast down or something. Show me what you got. Oops. I don't really care about expansion. Man, they got 2 moves. The Essence Scatter is probably fine, because we're just going to play out Gutter Bones, and if they want to counter that, whatever. But, like, I want to take Reborn, or I'll just Reborn, but, I'll keep the pressure on, right? Yeah. So next turn they might draw land and I'll just Reborn us, which is fine. We sacrifice Vicious Conquistador. Play Midnight Reaper, so we draw a card off of that. They are looking at my Vicious Conquistador. What a thrilling turn. You know what? I'm better than that. They gave me the year ago when I was thinking, or was that the Esper player? I don't remember. But I'm better than that. Because I don't shit my pants. Make them think we got 2 backup creatures. Yeah, good game. I'll give you that. They were even nice enough to not concede in case we had a goal or a quest or whatever to attack with some creatures or whatever. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we don't have any spectacle cards on turn 2. No drill bit. So, it is okay to lead with Diagraphical here. I guess Gutter Bones would have made him think we might be an Aristocrats deck, a little bit better than the Ghoul, but whatever. Alright, Firebrand. Oh boy, we might out aggro them. So Conquistador has a little bit of good equity here. I guess the gutter bone, yeah, whatever. I would like to draw a land, please. Sure. Please draw me a land. Well, at least we get to drill bit and gutter bones, I guess. If we send in with everything, yeah. Alright, so dangerous cards are Steamkin and Frenzy. I need to remember that. I would definitely not like to take their risk factor. Chain Whirler doesn't actually do anything here. So, Skewer, Shock, or the Viashino. Next turn they can Shock and Skewer. That's a little bad for us. Pyromancer uses their mana the most efficiently, but I don't really care about 2/1s because I've got a 4/4 coming, so we'll take the Skewer. Oh, I guess, well, I didn't know they were going to play the land, so maybe that wasn't too incorrect, but I should have considered that. You can't. Oh, sure. Alright, so I think we're going to throw away one of our Conquistadors here to get a Spawn of Mayhem. I guess they might try to play around like Moment of Craving. That's pretty much exactly what we would have to kill their Chain Whirler here. Nah, yeah, that is a dumb thing to play around. So they did the right thing. We get a 4/4. So if they fire off this risk factor here, I think we would just take the 4. Attack with both. They have the shock. So we'll take 5 here. We go to 9. Sure. Seven down to 6. Get a 5/5. Drew a land. That is not good. Don't think I want to shock myself for this Graveyard Marshal, because we'd be playing it just to trade with one other guy, so paying 2 life to gain 2 life can't be right, especially because they probably just shock it. So we definitely want to attack with the Spawn here, right? So if we attack with Spawn, we leave these guys back, they shock 1, and we're left with 1 blocker, and then we die. So maybe we don't do that. If we attack with the Conquistador, we take them to 8. And then we have a blocker and a blocker. I guess this is a worse blocker than this, because it dies to another Chain Whirler. So we will play the Graveyard Marshal. And then I think we just actually don't attack. That's probably actually the safest route. Because they might actually just shock face here and then draw 3 cards. Yeah, they do go face. They could, of course, also just have shock and shock or whatever. If you decline, they draw 3. High likelihood they drew another shock, so I would not like to throw away my Spawn of Mayhem. Obviously, they get to first strike it and then shock it before I get to hit them. No attacks at all. And we go to 3. That's not good. Alright, so they're dead next turn, so I think we just hold back here. We just have to survive one turn of them not having anything, which is really tough because they have a risk factor in their graveyard and 5 cards in hand. Alright, shock, shock. Let's see it. And that kills us. Block, 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 and we take 4 at least, yep. Okie dokie. So we're going to be on the play this time. Actually, maybe we want dead weights more than we want cast downs. So we don't want the Midnight Reapers just because it's kind of like, you know, Dark Confidant and whatever, whatever. We'll definitely die to this card. But I don't know if we want Chupacabra. It's a little bit too mid-rangey. Walk the Plank's a little awkward. I guess we could just have one Duress. Is there anything else we'd rather not have? I guess, do I want to shave on Spawn of Mayhem? It's just the fact that it's a huge body. I think that's better than considering that it deals us 1 every turn. We'll try it like this. This guy also rocking the aesthetic of the lowercase first letter. Oh good, there is a Blood Crypt. Blood Crypt a little awkward in this matchup, but this hand is good enough to keep. Perfect mana on turn, I guess turn 1 technically. Ow. Depending on how we draw, I might play the Blood Crypt tapped. Yeah, so Blood Crypt tapped, 1 Conquistador. Next turn we get to play Spawn of Mayhem. Alternatively, if we do this and go Conquistador, Conquistador, that does output more damage. Yeah. We could even play Blood Crypt. Or not, well, obviously we're going to play Blood Crypt. But we could play Judith next turn. Wow. Sure. It's not a terrible draw, but I would rather race. Especially if they're pointing their spells at my creatures. What are they going to play here? Chain Whirler? Okay, so they've got a shock. So we go to 12, we hit them to 12. Actually, we hit them to 11 because we're playing Judith next turn. Well, we probably play the Freebooter. So next turn, so we take the 2 here. And then We're gonna play Freebooter, they kill our Diagraph Ghoul. Sure, trade 2 cards for it. We'll attack first. Chain Whirler Lightning. Well, that's awkward. Oh, man, that's really annoying, actually. I guess if we take the Chain Whirler, then no matter what, they spend their lightning on probably one of our creatures, and if not, then we have more creatures. Okay. Oh, they do go face. Take 2 more here. They got 1 card in hand. Yeah, we'll go to 7. I kind of want to leave the Freebooter back to trade with their Lava Runner. And then worst case, we can just trade Judith with it. We're both low on resources, but I'm lower in life, so I'd rather get their creatures off the battlefield. Okay, so they're just gonna shock her now. So get in for 3 no matter what. Oh, that's actually annoying. We don't get to... go to 5 here? Man, this is a series of unfortunate events that I could have planned for, but I mean, they had 1 card in hand, you know? I don't think I was supposed to... I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Story of every single game I've played on this channel. It's a land. Alright, so if we attack with the Freebooter and leave this back to block, they're going to draw Shock. We'll hold up whatever we might hold up. We want to be able to keep this and make a zombie. I guess that's why we should have played our Blood Crypt last turn. Ooh, they play haste creatures, maybe we should. So we're gonna hold this back for now, until next turn when we can make sure to get the zombie out of it. Luckily, they are just drawing lands. Scary. They have Skewer, we're dead. So if we attack with everything, probably take it. Do I want to drill bit this turn? That is the question. I guess we'll play it safe. Okay. And we hold up Graveyard Marshal again. Yep. Alright, so you might as well play the Mountain. We've seen that. Lava Runner. No attacks. So, we hit them. Let's see, we attack, attack, attack. No, I think we only attack with 2. So if we attack like this, they draw a removal spell, we are not dead. And we get in for at least 1, pending how they block. If we attack with everything, they're not dead, right? I'm not bad at math here. They block, block, 2, 4, 5, yeah. So we'll do it like this. Oh, they do decide to block. That is good for us. Perhaps playing too conservatively, but... oh, God. But you never know. Skewer, so we're just dead. Great. They got me. Alright, well... I've been stringing together a bunch of these, obviously. So I guess it's about time I consolidated into a video. Let's see what we got. Garbage. Garbage. And cool card, but garbage. Alright, well, thanks for watching, as usual, if you even did. And I will see you in the next video. Maybe. Bye-bye.